You're watching BCTV. We're all about Branford. You're watching BCTV, Branford Government Television, a service of Branford Community Television. This program is brought to you in part through the support of the town of Branford.
Okay, welcome. We'll call the Board of Selectmen's meeting for July 6, 2022 to order. Item 1, I'll put forward in the form of a motion to consider and if appropriate approve the Board of Selectmen minutes of June 1st, 2022.
Motion to approve.
All right, moved, seconded. Any edits, corrections, omissions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item 2, executive session to discuss pending tax appeals. Put that forward as a motion.
Make a motion.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Oh, for the record, we'll invite Attorney Perito in for a discussion. Okay, actually, just quickly, can I get a motion to go back into regular session?
Motion to go back.
All right, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
All right, we're back in session. For the record, we're going to actually go into executive session for two matters. First one is with Attorney Perito to discuss pending tax appeals, and the second session to discuss the settlement in the Gavin versus Town of Branford et al. Lawsuit. And it's Attorney Allen, right? Yeah, Cotella, I'm sorry. Attorney Cotella will be coming in for that matter. We'll deal with them back to back, and we'll come in and deal with both matters after the fact. So,
motion to approve.
All right, second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, can I get a motion to go back into regular session?
Motion to go back.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
For the record, no votes were taken while in executive session. Okay, can I get a motion to approve the proposed settlement for Fisher at 31 Flying Point Road, as well as, I'm sorry, the tax settlement for 31 Flying Point Road and Pruden Island, as presented by Attorney Perito.
Motion to approve.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
A motion to approve, can I get a motion to approve the proposed settlement for 28 Juniper Point Road?
Motion to approve.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 35 Montgomery Parkway.
Motion to approve.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
6 Gailey Drive. Can I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. Can I get a motion to approve the proposed settlement at Gavin versus the Town of Branford as presented by Town Council?
Motion to approve.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. Item 5, to consider and if appropriate approve a 3-year lease agreement between the Town of Branford and Hewlett-Packard for 350 computers, including software and an extended service plan for a total of cost of $400,504.56. This is, I believe, as you know, for the past, I think, roughly 5 years, we've been entering in lease agreements to lease our equipment through the Board of Education. This was funded through the budget process, is reviewed by the Board of Finance and RTM when adopting the budget. We do have representatives from the Board of Education if there's any specific questions pertaining to this lease, but as I said, this is something that the town and board have engaged in for the past 5 years. We just had to approve every year, so I put that in for Is there a motion to approve the proposed lease?
I'll make a motion to approve. I do have 2 quick questions.
Okay. Don, you want to come? All right, I'll second that for discussion.
Yeah.
All right. Don, if you don't mind. I also just want to clear, it's a 3-year lease, so it's a 3-year, each annual payment is $133,000, $501.52. Did I get that?
Yeah, I have to use the glasses to do that, so you did good.
All right.
My questions are basically so the town understands, and just so I have total clarity also. We're entering into a 3-year lease. Was there any consideration of using federal funds, seeing you've had them for a couple of years, to buy any of these things, or no?
Yeah, so you're referring to the ESSER funds?
Yes.
They've been designated for other purposes, such as what we're calling Summer Spectacular, the summer programming that's going on right now at Walsh every day. That provides relief to the operating budget. And also there is a significant portion that we have allocated and has been approved in our application to the state for indoor air quality at the elementary schools, which is to say we would use federal funds to subsidize the cost of putting in air conditioning at the elementary schools. That's the biggest chunk of what we intend to use that money for.
And I appreciate you saying that, because sometimes it's hard to get that information out to the public. Why, I don't know, but thank you. The other thing, maybe you just explain why we do the 3-year lease. I understand it, and if I'm wrong, correct me, but part of the lease and the software is that they will maintain it, updating every year for those 3 years if there's any changes and upgrades and so forth. That's all part of the rest of the service contract there.
The service and warranty
Right.
for the equipment is part of it.
Right.
And within a lease with the 3 years, you get the updated and renewal of
And
equipment.
Superintendent Hernandez explained this last year. I believe we had the conversation with the Chromebooks, but why are you using the bid system outside of Connecticut compared to any bidding inside Connecticut? And if you can just explain that. And that would, and this is for the residents to understand why you're doing what you're doing and what things cost and how it happens. I mean, I kind of know, but it's not for me to know, it's for them to know.
So we look at all the contract bid systems, and we go with the best price. And the PEPM pricing outside of Connecticut, the Pennsylvania group, is the best deal, and they have an actual special arrangement with Hewlett-Packard for the equipment, and so that was the best price.
I have no further questions. Thank you.
And I just further add, I think through the years of discussion, as I mentioned, leasing the equipment was part of was a strategy to meet the technology plan without holding on to stuff that becomes outdated. So it was a cost-effective way to ensure that we were meeting our technology needs within the school district, which we were ahead of the curve, luckily, with what happened over these last couple of years, where a lot of districts were then scrambling to ramp up their available computers to the students, as well as, I think, to your question, Selectman Dunbar, regarding the ESSER funds. As I mentioned, we have done this for the past, I think, 5+ years or 5 years, and we have to be careful to make sure we don't cross that line of supplanting tax dollars, because this was prior to the ESSER funding. The lease of this technology was in our budget, so certainly, as you said, there are other needs within the district which we can utilize those dollars, and kind of we don't cross that line of then down the road questioning an audit where did we in fact supplant tax dollars. So
Exactly.
I think it's a prudent strategy, and I know it's something that our town finance department, finance director worked on with the Board of Ed.
Mr. Finch has been very, very helpful and supportive to helping us put together a sustainable technology plan.
Right.
Well, I think it's a better use of the money for the air quality in the school anyway, so I'm all for that. What will happen at the end of the lease? Are these going back, or is there one of those $1 purchase buys?
You have the option to purchase, but the plan has been to send them back.
Okay, thanks.
Good. Representative Toohill.
Thank you, Selectman Cosgrove. Just a quick question. Which grades are these computers used for, please?
This particular lease is for staff laptops.
Oh, for staff, okay.
The students get Chromebooks, and that's another lease.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right.
I'll move it.
It's been moved, seconded. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, to consider if appropriate, abate the taxes on list number 9870191 Short Beach Road, owned by Hospice, in the amount of $3,469.22.
Motion to approve.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Item 7, to consider and if appropriate, approve a submittal of an application to the State Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection designating the Branford Trail as Connecticut Greenway, and approve the following resolution authorizing the first selectman to execute the necessary documents. Resolved that James B. Cosgrove, first selectman of the town of Branford, is hereby authorized to execute all related documents for the nomination of the Branford Trail to become an official Connecticut Greenway. We do have Judy Miller here who can speak to this, but I know Judy, as well as I think some others, have made presentations to the rec board to discuss this application and to achieve this designation. And they were here to ask for the Board of Selectmen's support in order to submit this, to receive this designation. Judy, is there anything, I know you provided a lot of the documentation, the outline of the Branford Trail. Is there anything you would like to add in terms of, to this request?
Only that the trail will remain as it has been for 40 years. There's no change in the trail itself. It's just a designation, which will allow us sometimes to apply for state funding for improvements to the trail.
Okay.
So it's
Okay,
a real
good.
win-win situation.
And I think that's important for
Yes.
people to know,
No,
too, is the
right.
fact that it opens up the chances
if
to
we-
get some money,
Right.
to maintain.
Yes.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
I would add that the trail is actually maintained by a volunteer group of Branford walkers who walk the trail twice a year and have work parties to make sure. Now, a lot of it is land trust property, so the land trust teams maintain that part. But there's really no responsibility that the town bears toward this trail at all. It's
No.
all handled
Okay, great. Thank you.
informally.
All right.
I'll move it.
It's been moved. Second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Thank you, Judy. Green use, to consider and if appropriate, approve a request from the United Methodist Church for the use of the town green to hold a health fair on October 23rd, 2022, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Motion to approve.
Seconded. Discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Appointments, Community Forest Commission, Susan Halley to fill a vacancy left by Dan Fitzgerald, term to expire June 30th, 2023.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Reappointments, Board of Finance, Joseph Mooney and Pamela DeLeese, terms to expire July 30th, 2025.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Young's Pond Commission, Richard Rosen, term to expire April 30th, 2026.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Item 11, correspondence. I don't believe we have any correspondence. Item 12, any other business?
Good evening, gentlemen. Dan Halley, Red Hill Road, Branford. Jamie, can you let us know where we stand on the Criscola survey for the quarry?
So engineering, the Branford Engineering Department, Town Engineering Department just received a copy of that survey today. I believe they may be, they're reviewing it, and I'll go from there.
Okay, so is it possible for me to receive a copy of that?
Sure. You can email the engineer, contact John or Jen. and they'll forward that.
Yeah, I didn't know that they had it yet.
No, just received it today.
Right. Yeah, I can ask.
Yeah, I
her.
followed up, knowing we had a meeting.
And knowing I would be here.
I said, let me see, and they just did reach out. I told you there was some information that had to be, I guess, checked or reconciled, which was done, and that was then forwarded over for town engineering to review.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you. Yep, thank you.
Nothing else?
Well,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
second, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
This program was brought to you in part through the support of the Town of Branford. Watch town meetings and other videos on demand at BranfordTV.org.